Today we're going to be introducing how to correctly use and add a freebie to an order that's already in the system once you are making changes to an order. We see this a lot where you have an order come in like you see here with items that we know have cost-effective alternatives, but it's going to drop them below the amount of the freebie they're requesting. And even in this case, we have an order that's $329 and they've got the first tier level freebie. A lot of times that signals to me they have no idea how to use the freebie program, because I'd much rather have a power stick than a stapler. And that's what we have going on here. So we're going to be going over how to talk to the customer about making those changes, how to talk to them about changing the freebie, and how to introduce them to how to find and use the freebie process on their outpost. Hi Stephen, this is Sean from Smart Office Services. How are you today?
Hey, I'm great, Sean. How are you?
Good. I'm calling you because I got your order this afternoon that came through, and upon review, I see you have a couple items here which we can reduce your cost on, and I was hoping you had a minute we could talk.
Yeah, a couple of items you can reduce my cost on. I'm interested.
Yeah, I'm looking here, and actually we're pretty close to about $100. And the first item that sticks out to me, though, is your HP toner. Have you ever heard about compatible toner?
Oh, no. My IT department won't allow me to go compatible.
They won't allow you? Man, when was the last time you bought compatible toner?
Years ago. We had a problem with it.
All right. I'll tell you what, I won't bother you with that now, but as we go, one thing I want to talk to you about in the future, I want to set aside some time with you, because if it was years ago, I mean, it might have been made in a bathtub in India, and our toner comes from California and comes from Pennsylvania here in the United States, and you'd be truly surprised because our national accounts are using it and they're saving thousands upon thousands of dollars.
Okay, another time.
Let me get to the next item here. You're buying Tombow correction tape, a 10-pack, and we have our Integra correction tape that's made in the same factory. It's going to save you $20. It's the same 10-pack of correction tape. Can we change that for you?
Sure. And
great.
I mean, correction tape's correction tape. It works, right?
It really is. It's the same thing. And the second thing here is your AMPAD perforated writing pads. Same kind of thing. Office products, they're made in the same factories, all with different labels but in different packaging. We have a Business Source, which is our private label brand that has the same type of legal pad, 12 dozen, same size, same paper, same perforation, and it's about $6 per dozen, whereas you're paying $20. Can we change that for you?
Sure.
Great. Well, I'm excited to tell you that we were able to save you $34 on this order, which is pretty close to 10% of that, and that's something that I'm really excited about. Now, I noticed that your freebie that you have on here is our default freebie from our system. Did you know that there are other tiers of freebie and other levels that you can take advantage of?
No.
Well, let me take that over there and show you that. If you don't mind, are you in front of your computer right now?
Yes, actually I am.
Well, if you have a minute, we're going to log in together, and I want to show you our freebie list and how you can see what freebies are available and pick from those for your next time order, because we have some really neat things on there, like a Bluetooth sound speaker, a wireless mouse, and those are pretty interesting. So if you have a minute, let's go ahead and log in.
Okay. I'm in.
All right, give me just a minute. I'll be right behind you.
And I keep you right on my desktop, so it's easy access.
Great. I'm glad we didn't get too much snow yesterday. It was just all that rain. I was glad I didn't freeze, because I hate driving home in the snow. It's always a bear.
Well, being in Pittsburgh, we're used to it.
At least you're more used to it than Atlanta.
That's true. It was a disaster in Atlanta.
Total disaster. Total disaster. Once you get to the home page, you'll see right away that if you scroll down a little bit, there's a flyer under Messages called the February Freebies. And this flyer has all of the tiers set up from $100 all the way up to $750. For if you meet that order minimum, you're able to take advantage of these free items.
Oh, wow. You know, I can see right away that USB charger. I'd really like to get one of those.
And those are really neat. And I'll tell you what, we give these away because our goal here is to make sure that you're being as efficient as possible so we can be as efficient as possible. When we have customers who place, a $100 order here and a $100 order a couple days from now, that drives up cost. And we're a company who, as you can see, is always concerned with reducing your cost and reducing ours. So placing a $300 order every 2 weeks versus three $100 order every 10 days costs us more money. And so when we have that savings, we're able to pass that savings on to you with unique items like this that are industry groundbreaking. Like that power stick charger you mentioned, it's 2 AA batteries that sit inside of this metal casing that you can plug in and charge on any USB device on the go, and it's small and it's light. It's really cool, and you probably never seen that. You may have never seen that before. I know I didn't before now. So they're really unique items.
You said USB device, like what? My iPhone, my iPad?
Absolutely. Next time you're on the go, on an airplane, anywhere where you don't have an airplane, a charger, this thing works great.
Okay, that's cool.
To select those freebies, what you have to do is off to the left side of the screen, we have a little block here that says you are X amount of dollars away from whatever freebie you have selected. Currently the Tazo black tea is selected, and since I know you really want that USB stick, to select that and get away from the default, we want to click on the picture, look for your tier that you want to meet, and right now I see it says image unavailable. That doesn't mean the product's not there. It actually is completely available. If you hover over, you have the USB charger, one each assorted colors. Select that. You'll see it come up here as USB power stick charger, and that you are now $300 away from that freebie. So that's how you would be able to make sure that you get that on your order. You don't have to add it to your cart. You don't have to do any other changes. You make sure that picture is there in that box, and it's on your order.
Oh, wow. Those are really cool. There's a lot of different things there.
You know, there are a lot of unique items, and this updates every month. So what I recommend to a lot of my customers is that when you first log on, come down here to the freebie list, think of one you might like this time for your order, select that over here in this box. Let's say next time you want the sound cube, you pick that out, and it's going to show you that you're now $500 away, and it's going to be like a countdown for every time you order an item. It's going to reduce the amount you are away from getting that freebie.
Oh, so that's really cool.
For example, let's look up that paper you just purchased. Just for kicks, we're going to put in, you need 15 cartons. And that's going to show you that you are $600.25 as a total. And that's going to update as soon as we click on your cart screen. That you qualify for the free Bluetooth speaker now, and you're $150 away from the even higher level if you wanted that wireless mouse.
Great.
Pretty neat. All right, so I'm going to log you out and delete this order so it doesn't go anywhere. So Stephen, I've logged you out, and I wanted to make sure that we're back here at our home screen. Are you all logged out? I deleted that cart for you.
Okay, thanks.
Now you seem to be pretty excited about that USB stick, and right now your order is at $295 after all the savings we did. So we only need a little bit more to get you over the hump here to make sure we can get you that free item.
So now I don't qualify because I'm what, $5 or $6 short?
You are $5 or $6 short, and the computer, it's really strict on that. If we don't have you at a certain minimum, it'll kick you out and you get no freebie. And we want to make sure you get something for free. So that's important.
Okay.
So one thing I'm curious about, have you ever tried any of our break room or cleaning products?
No, typically not.
No? Well, I'll tell you what, right now, one of the hottest selling items we have right now, believe it or not, is trash bags. Our private label Genuine Joe trash bags that are 55 to 60 gallon are, really competitively priced, and they're low density, which means that they don't puncture, they just stretch. So you can stuff them with leaves or sharp cornered objects, and they're, as good or better than those Glad Force Flex that you see on TV.
Okay.
Do you want to try a box of those? They come 52
are
a box. Just a minute, let me add that item to your order and we'll see what your total comes up to. I'm pretty confident you'll be over the limit. Yeah, it's a 1.5 mil trash bag, which I don't know if you're familiar with thickness, but that's near the thickness of like a packing tape. So that's a really heavy duty product. Adding the trash bags at $21.69 puts you over the limit to $317.28. But if you think about it, with our savings of $34 on those other two items, your trash bags are initially free, and you're able to still get that USB power stick you really liked.
That's great, Sean. Thanks so much.
Cut. So cut entirely. Do you want to have an ending message?
Good question. Ending message.
I think we ought to say this is the first in a series of videos relative to substitutions.
The ending message might be, if the customer is not agreeable to trying the cleaning and break room supply that I offered first, my fallback would be doubling their copy paper, adding a carton of copy paper. That's not the first thing we want to do. It's the last thing we want to do. But that's to be used if someone says, no, I'm really not interested in cleaning and break room supplies. Well, then the easiest way that I can help you get over the $300 threshold is to just add one more carton of copy paper.
Let me ask this question. Okay, you know how anti-copy paper I am. Just from the simple weight of copy paper, so on and so forth. I'm thinking about, why would we suggest more copy paper when we could suggest adding one more Hewlett Packard toner? Right now, that's what they're
yeah,
buying.
yeah. There's a toner on the order. You're right. That's the better thing. Actually, it's much better.
Yeah.
And you can then say, how much is the toner that we're selling?
$122.
122. So likely, what's the cost on it? Does
Six,
it get us to a point where we?
$69 because it's not. This is a test company. There's no pricing policy.
Right. So it doesn't get us over the supplies network threshold for free freight.
No.
Okay. Never mind. Yeah, you're right. Let's double up on the toner. So the question is, it would be to offer the toner as a double up first.